trash bag. You can bring a little larger one,
Okay.
not too big.
I'll bring my own or yours?
We provide it in the kit when you rent the kit. So everything you're gonna see here is gonna be in your kit, okay? Tape it, you can tape it on your left or right side, it don't matter. I'm left-handed, so I put it on my right. Not on the center because it's gonna be on my right. Okay, then you bring out your wipes,
Yeah.
okay? And don't tear the wipes, please. Just, it has an opening, okay? So, okay, and wipe your table, okay, wipe your station. Okay. Throw away, okay? Reseal your wipes, okay? And bring out your towel. The first one, the very first one, fold it in half, and another half, so that's 4 foldings. Bring the second one, put it over the first one, okay? Fold one end, and do this. That creates your little resting cushion, okay? And put a clean paper towel over, okay? There we go. Then general supply. General supply is the supply that you will use throughout the examination. For example, my first aid kit, my cotton container, barbicide container, okay? Then I'm going to need my polish remover, alcohol, lotion, cuticle softener, okay? I'm going to need water and liquid soap for the manicure. This is part of the general. You must keep your sanitizer handy, okay? Of course, you're gonna need your finger bowl, your client. This is your client, okay? You need a buffer, hair file, nylon brush, toenail clipper, metal pusher, orange wood stick. Okay, my bad. I take this one back. I don't need the hair file. I need the emery board. Okay, for manicure. Right. So, and also cuticle oil. I need to have label. Everything has to be labeled in English. I don't have this one, so I'm when we check your kit, make sure that everything's labeled. Okay, not just having everything, but having everything labeled correctly. Okay, close your kit. Once I remove everything out of my kit, make sure you close your kit to prevent any contamination, which, bacteria in the air. Right? Close your kit. You have 10 minutes to do all this. Wait for the examiner to say stop. Okay, and stop. If you forgot something later on, you might find out you forgot something. Don't worry. Let's say I forgot my brush and I'm in the middle of the service. I'm not gonna worry. I'm not gonna panic. I'm just gonna go ahead, open my kit, bring out whatever I forgot, put it on my station, grab my sanitizer, sanitize my hands, and keep doing what you were supposed to be doing. Okay? So do not panic. Alrighty. I'm missing one more thing in my setup, and it's my barbicide. So I'm gonna actually do for reals. Okay, put my barbicide, sanitize my hands, okay, and begin working. Now, your barbicide you do not pour in your container. Before we go to state where our implements should be sanitized and ready to use with the client. Okay? So I'm not gonna worry about pouring there. This has to be empty throughout the service. Okay? Alright. So we have 10 minutes for setup. Everything's set. I'm ready. I'm just gonna wait for the examiner to read the following instructions. You will now perform the manicure section of the examination. You will have 20 minutes to complete this section. And you will be informed when you have 10 minutes remaining, you may begin. When the examiner says you may begin the service, you sanitize your hands. So I sanitize my hands.
And feel barbicide. I need feel barbicide and
Do not pour barbicide in the container because these implements should be sanitized
ready
before we go stable.
Yeah.
Okay? Alright. So I sanitize my hands. Sanitize my client. Okay, some parts I will just simulate. Because you don't have you have to do it, but the parts that you really have to do, I'm gonna mention, which is a cuticle softener and the way you have to apply. Okay, all right. So I'm just gonna sanitize. This you do for reals. Okay, sanitize your client, and because it's plastic and the chemical's gonna be there, I'm just gonna pat dry a little bit. Okay, just gently. Okay, and continue. First thing I want to do, if my nails are too long, in your case, your nails are gonna be this length. So if you think they are too long to work with, feel free to trim down at this point. If you have to trim, you trim from 2 sides, okay? You do one side, and you do the other one to prevent the nail from splitting. Okay? If I try to do a cut at once, it's gonna split, and I'm not gonna be able to replace my nail. So I trim my 5 nails, then I have to file. When you file, you
And
file.
trim on. Trim 5 finger.
5 fingers, right,
yes.
right. If you need to, okay. Okay, then the thing is that you want to keep your nails almost the same length to make them look even. Okay. Then I'm going to shape whatever shape you like. Hold your file, 4 fingers on one side, 1 on the other, so you have longer strokes to file. So this is the correct way. You just go like this, so you know that you're holding it the right way. Okay. Then I'm going to start filing. Keep your client here as much as you can. Sometimes you have to lift, it's okay, but try to keep it there, okay? File, whatever shape you like. I always do square because it's easy, it's faster, and being time, okay? So, but it's up to you. We have 5 different shapes. You decide what shape you like. Okay, straight across, down on the sides. I'm gonna make it briefly for you guys, so I'm gonna just pretend I did 5 fingers the correct way. Okay, no back and forth. This is a no-no. Okay, you go stable, you do this, minus points. So you go stable, do one direction.
One way.
direction.
One
One
way.
way, always
Right.
one way. If you're right-handed, then you will do the opposite that
Yeah.
I'm doing because I'm left-handed, right? Okay, break it if you want to and throw it away. Okay, after that, I'm going to put my water, pour water. You don't have to pour this one, but you simulate.
Yeah.
Water, 2 drops of soap, done, okay? And I'm going to put my hand in the finger, but you can put your hand this way, or you can, if you can stand it, just put it there. 5 to 10 minutes, so you can do 6 minutes, 8 minutes, 9 minutes, no less than 5, no more than 10. If you do 10 minutes, you might not have enough time to finish. So I always recommend you do 6 or 7 minutes and continue, okay? Do not work too fast. If you work too fast, the examiner might think you're skipping steps, and they might come by and stand by you, and you're gonna get nervous, okay? So try to work, not too
5
slow,
minutes.
not too fast.
Yeah, 5 minutes or 6 minutes.
6 or 7 minutes is
Oh,
good.
okay.
Okay, all right. Let's say 7 minutes passed. Bring my hand out. Brush down with my nylon brush. Down the cuticles, okay? Down, down, down. Then under the free edge to remove any dirt. Finish. Okay? Put it on your finger bowl. And at this point, I can put it away, out of my way, behind my bottle so it won't block my labels. Okay? After I've done that, we are going to apply the cuticle softener. This you do apply as stable. When you apply, do not touch your client with the container. You apply from a distance, so drop and drop. I would say 2-3 inches high. To make it clear for the examiner, I am not touching my client. If you go like this and the examiner is behind you, he might think, oh, she's touching the client. So to make it clear, because the examiner is walking by, okay, so you're just gonna go this way. Drop and
Distance,
drop.
huh? A long distance.
Yeah. 3 inches, I would say
Okay.
that's good, okay? Drop, rub, drop, rub, drop and rub, drop and rub, 5 fingers. Put it back in place, okay? Now I'm going to, after I apply the cuticle softener, I'm going to push back the cuticle using my metal pusher, the square side, okay? Up on the side, circle, circle on the center top, okay? Up on the side, then circle, 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 okay? 5 fingers, same step, okay? Finish, put it there. Then we're gonna grab a piece of cotton. As you can see, we do not nip the cuticle. A piece of, orange wood stick, grab a piece of cotton and grab it on one end and clean under the free edge. We pretend to remove the dirt, okay? And don't let your client fall. All right, finish, throw it away. Next step, we need to buff our nails, okay? Previously, I had files, so I'm gonna file the free edge, the sides, and you also file. You buff one direction. Hold your buffer like from 2 ends, 1 finger on the center to put a little bit of pressure, okay? And buff.
One way too.
One way. Do not do this.
No.
No.
Yeah. Okay.
No. Okay. One direction.
The same way file, huh?
Right. Same way you file, one direction. That's the way you also buff. Okay. And also, I'm gonna buff my nail plate. Okay. I know the shop will work differently, but do not do first aid. We're trying to get our license, so just do the correct way. Okay. It takes longer, but You can get it done. You have 20 minutes. So when the examiner says you have 10 minutes, you know you have a little more time. Okay? After I buff, I'm going to apply the, let's see, I'm going to apply the cuticle oil. Okay? Before we were allowed to use the brush on cuticle oil, now we're not allowed to. We have to bring a dropper or a small bottle like this because this prevents contamination. Okay, so if I have a dropper, I'm gonna pick up, drop from about 3 inches also, drop and rub, drop and rub. But if you have a small bottle, then you also do the same way as the cuticle softener, drop and rub, and so on. Okay, so then I'm going to massage the
And
cuticle oil.
on drop only cuticle oil.
Right.
No alcohol.
No. I was just saying.
Long distance, huh?
Right.
Yeah.
I was just saying that you can use a dropper like this or a bottle like this to
Yeah.
put your cuticle oil in there.
Yeah.
Okay. After the cuticle oil, I'm going to massage. So I grab my lotion, pour in my palm, warm it up a little bit, apply with my client. First step. Okay. Relaxation of the wrist. 5 to
How
10
many
times?
times?
5 to 10 times. So
Yeah.
I'm going to do 6. Let's begin. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay? Second, rotation of the finger. I just go like 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2. And I come back the opposite. 1, 2. Okay, that was number 2. Number 3 is circles inside the palm. I'm going to keep my client this way at stapler, but this is for you to see what I'm doing.
No.
Okay, so you do like this at stapler.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, 6 times is good. Okay, now on the back of the palm. 1. Finish. Okay, and number 5, from the knuckles to the nail plate, I'm going to be doing circles. So circle, 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 circle. Okay, 2 fingers at a time. Pinky and thumb, and then ring and index.
How many times?
You can do. I
3 or
always
5
I
times?
always do like 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. Then when you get to middle finger, you hold the wrist. Okay, and do middle finger. Okay. Finish. That's it. Now I'm going to clean my nail plate to remove any oil or lotion from the nail plate with alcohol and cotton. Okay. Clean the nail plate. Okay, finish. Okay, after I clean my nail plate, I am finished with the manicure. Put your hand facing out. That lets the examiner know that you are finished. Okay, when the examiner says stop, follow safety and infection control, that means you're gonna clean up your station. Okay. Put your implements in a barbicide container, which should be empty. Throw away your paper towel. Okay. After each service, we throw away paper towel. I'm gonna reuse mine. You don't see this part. Okay.
And throw this one on the paper.
You
on
throw
the-
it away.
Yeah,
Yes.
okay.
Everything is the way.
Everything throw away. Okay.
Into nylon plastic.
Right,
Yeah,
into
okay.
your trash bag.
Okay.
So that's why I say you can bring a smaller one. I mean, a larger one,
Oh.
larger bag, because
Yeah,
see,
small bag.
yeah, unless you just how you say, you squeeze your paper towel,
Yeah.
okay, that it's gonna fit in there. But if you don't, it's gonna be too tight. Okay, so we move on to the next step, next part I meant, which is the nail tip. You also have 20 minutes to do this. Okay, you have 2 minutes to remove the supplies from your kit for the nail tip section. Thank you. You're gonna be applying a nail tip to the ring finger. So you may begin setup. Okay, clean paper towel. Put your hand facing in. Go in your kit and bring out a hair file, buffer, nail dehydrator, dusting brush, and a small bag like this. Okay? That's it. Close your kit. Okay? So you have 2 minutes to do this. Dehydrator, dusting brush, hair file, buffer, and a small bag like this. That's how it's going to be in your kit. So you just pull this out. Okay? Put it there. And then just wait. You have 2 minutes to do that. Just wait. The examiner will read the following. You will now perform the nail tip section of the examination. You will apply a nail tip to the ring finger Okay, you will have 20 minutes and you may begin. When the examiner says you may begin, grab your sanitizing spray, sanitize your hands, sanitize your client. I always spray once on each side, okay, and pat dry a little bit. It's a waste, but we have to be very clean, okay? Alrighty, so you may begin by etching. Etching means to remove the shine of the nail plate, the natural shine. One direction. Center to left, center to right. Okay. Okay.
Only one finger?
Only one finger.
Yeah.
Ring finger only. Okay. Dehydrator about 6 inches away. This is really water or alcohol. It doesn't have to be the real dehydrator. Okay, as long as you have a label, that's fine. They don't check for that. My small bag, I have nail glue. I have a nail tape. Okay. So I'm going to try my nail tips, make sure it fits. Okay, that's the perfect size. We try it before we put it in the kit anyway. Okay, alright. So at this point, I'm going to open my nail glue. You should have a new one in your kit though, so you won't have any problem with opening. Okay, when you open, go like this, so the glue settles, and then you cut.
Clock glue, huh? Clock glue on the table.
Yes, it's
Yeah.
better because sometimes you have glue over here. When you
Yeah.
cut, it splash.
Yeah.
Okay, so to avoid that, you just gonna do that. And do it on one side, it's better. Alright, now the tape has a line. That's how much we should overlap on the client finger. Okay,